year. I'm taking the role as the guide. We've got a newbie along. Bryson, how do you feel about this trip? Tell everybody.
You know, I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
I think we're gonna hook some.
Think we're gonna get into a few?
Maybe get on a few, maybe lose a few.
I think we should strongly emphasize the lose a few. I think that's gonna happen with Bryson with his first trip. But who knows? My first trip up here, was my best trip up here. I had no idea what I was doing. I hooked 10 fish and I lost all 10 of them in a week's time. But Bryson and I are kind of crunched for time, so it's Thursday morning, about 6:21 in the morning. We are about 4 hours out. Been on the road for a little bit. And we got to leave Sunday sometime. So we could fish Sunday morning, but pretty much we've got 2 days to locate these fish, get on them, and try to hook as many as we can in 2 days. So good thing going. Bryson has the best guide on the Salmon River to get him hooked up. So we'll hit the road here. We'll touch base in a few hours. Peace. What's up, everybody? It's J and B, and we're back. It is 8:26, and we have made it to the New York line. How do you feel, Bryson?
Good.
Feel pretty good. Any jitters? Getting any nervous yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll change that soon when we hit the water. Stay tuned. Next up, all season sports. It is now 10:06, and we are 9 miles from Pulaski. Give you a little look at the GPS there. I think we've been hitting a little bit of rain showers. We got a bit of sprinkles on the windshield. Shouldn't be a bad thing. Not supposed to rain much today, but it's definitely cloudy, so that's definitely good for the Steelhead. Bryson, I think the nerves are starting to hit him. He's getting the jitters.
Just fidgeting around.
He's over there fidgeting and tapping his foot. Bryson, you getting excited?
Yeah, I'm ready. He's ready to go out to fish.
Ready to get out in the water. So we'll see. We're gonna probably hit all seasons here. A couple minutes. Get a few supplies. Hopefully our room's ready. We can unload the car and get all set up to go out. But if not, we're gonna get dressed in the parking lot and throw what we've got. We'll see you at the cabins.
I'm the man of the camera now. Just made it back to the cabin. Well, just made it to the cabin, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna go in, give you guys a look. Oh, I locked the door on myself. Just a minute. He's gonna have to come open it up for us, but he's not coming. So, see him in there, look at him. He doesn't care. It's locked. Can't get it. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it off.
What's up, guys? It's JB Outdoors here. We're on the Salmon River finally. Bryson, he's in the old hunting hole here. See what he can do. It's slow today. It was overcast this morning. A little bit of rain. Everybody said it's been kind of slow. We've only seen one fish hook the whole time, and I think it was illegally hooked. We're here. Bryson's got a range plan, and we're gonna see what we can do. I tried to be leads that worked last year. No luck. I think it might just be the day, but we'll mess around here and hit it hard tomorrow.
Alright, so I'm throwing a little voiceover in here. I didn't do much talking. So Bryson, I hooked a fish here, gave Bryson a rod to let him fight his first steelhead. And he's on. So watch the fight here. Probably cut a little bit of this video out. I had the camera hanging on me, trying to get the net, trying to talk to him, tell him what to do. So a lot going on here.
Bryson, your drag's screaming. You gotta just pull, buddy. Just pull a little bit. Now reel. Reel down, pull back. Reel down, pull back. Easy, easy. Yep.
So Bryson never really caught a fish much over probably 3 pounds. So this fish here he has on is 29 inches, probably close to 6 pounds, 7 pounds.
No. Reel down, pull back. He's tired.
I'm just trying my best here to give him a little bit of direction of what to do. The water's kind of low, so he's got that going for him. But there is a bridge pillar down here to the left, and these fish are smart. They know they're hooked. They'll shoot for whatever cover they can, try to snap him off. And I really didn't want him to lose his first steelhead, so kind of dropped the camera here and really try to focus on netting this fish for him. I apologize ahead of time. This video is pretty rough. The camera's hanging on me, but you'll hear me say this is a big fish. I just netted it for him. I'm bringing it up on the bank here. Congratulating him. The camera's actually laying in the water here. Alright, so didn't get much video there. I was, like I said, was more worried about getting this fish netted. So I threw a few still pictures in here of Bryson with his fish. So this fish measured 29 3/4. I'm guessing it was probably around 6-7 pounds. But all in all, it was a really nice fish. There's a lot of people that fish a lot of years up here, spend a lot of money, and don't hook a fish of this caliber. So just got a few pictures gonna scroll through here of Bryson with his first steelhead. This picture here, I think you can really see the size of the fish. This was no small fish for sure. So I just threw this picture in here quick at the end to show you what he caught it on. So I tie a lot of flies. I've been tying flies for years. I've caught salmon on flies that I've tied, but every steelhead that I've caught on a fly I've tied, I have lost. So it was just kind of funny that, Bryson lands this fish on a fly that I tied before I did.
What do you think, Bryson?
I think we did good.
Did pretty good?
I think we did pretty good.
Lost one rod.
Yeah.
Caught one fish.
Broke one rod, left it on the ceiling fan, broke it, came down here, caught one 27 inch.
We'll have to measure him again. 27 or 28. Alright, let's walk.
This next picture coming up is probably my favorite, maybe of the whole trip. Just the smile on Bryson's face. He was so proud of this fish. His first ever steelhead. We actually landed it. We took it back to the cabin, froze it solid, and he's going to get it mounted and hang in his room. Bryson was kind of telling a story there towards the end of that last video. And he was kind of telling the story about how our day started. So it started off by, us getting up early. Bryson's not used to getting up early. And I was kind of packing a car, getting everything ready to go. And I asked Bryson to grab the rods. I would hold the door for him to put them in the car. Well, I was out loading the car, and next thing I know, I heard bang, 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 bang. And I go running inside to see what's going on, and there stands Bryson in the middle of our cabin with my 9.5 foot St. Croix um, sticking straight up and down in the ceiling fan. And the ceiling fan turned it from about a 9.5 foot rod to a 7 foot rod. So our day didn't start off real great. This is day number 2. We fished all morning, didn't touch a fish. It really slowed down. Um, we were fishing the evening here, and the one gentleman beside us was doing pretty well on a fly rod and ended up hooking a fish and asking Bryson if he wanted to fight it. Bryson's never had a fly rod in his hand in his life, so this was interesting, but he did really well. And this is the fish he ended up landing. Right here, the fish actually turns and runs right at him, and he didn't know it. He thought he lost it, and the fish is actually laying like 4 feet in front of him, still hooked. I have no idea how the hook stayed in him, but Bryson reeled in and he stayed on him. Unfortunately, I turned the camera off here because I had to net the fish. But here's a few still images of it. And as I said before, this is the fish that I misspoke about. This one was 29 inches. We kept this fish too and filleted it. So here we are, day number 3 already, and it did not come without obstacles either. So the prior day, Bryson put my 9'6" St. Croix in the ceiling fan, kind of set us back a rod. And day number 3, we got up early before the sunrise, got to our spot. It was cold. Bryson's hands were cold. He laid his rod down in the rocks, which you should never do. And I came over to give him some direction, not knowing that, and ended up stepping on it and breaking that one in half too. So now we're down $600 in rods, and we had to do another switch up again. So I gave Bryson my float set up on my 10'6" St. Croix to use the rest of the day, and I broke out my fly rod. This fish here you see, he was under 25 inches. I actually caught him on the float set up when Bryson was taking a break. I made a couple casts running a peach bead, and he slammed it. But day number 3, Bryson's pretty tired here in the evening. He did a kind of a lot of watching and left me get some more fishing done. So you'll see I caught this little fish here on the float setup, and not long after I hooked a steelhead on my fly rod. Here's that fish here. He was a 26 3/4 inch male. Darkened up pretty good. He had been in the water for a while. Definitely fought, ran back and forth, but gave Bryson the chance to actually net a fish. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't get any video of it because the camera was on me the whole time. So neither one of these fish we have any video of. So like I said in the video earlier, I had never landed a steelhead on a fly that I tied. So this fish here was actually the first steelhead that I landed on a fly I tied, and it's just a simple clown egg. Well, that's pretty much the end of Bryson and I's 2024 Salmon River Steelhead trip. It was a short trip. It was only 3 days. We had a lot of fun, overcome a lot of obstacles. It's not easy taking somebody that doesn't have a lot of fishing experience up to a river of this caliber, fishing for wild fish. They really are fish of 1,000 casts. You have to be perfect with everything. So definitely kept me busy. I didn't get as much film as I would have liked to have got, but there's always next year. So if you made it this far, hopefully you enjoyed, the story of our trip, and hopefully give me a like and a follow, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.